I think a lot of people are, stuck in the cycle of seeing the chiropractor every 6 weeks, or they go to their acupuncturist every month, and it's just sort of like, it's just keeping everything kind of down, and it's not really a long-term solution. And I think that
Mhm.
people, like, I think when I pitch what I do, then people are like, yeah, yeah, okay, I've heard that one before. But then they start seeing the changes in the horses, and they see the horses making different choices in the pastures, and like really exhibiting different behaviors, that they're like the internalized behaviors, and they're like, maybe there's something more to that, but it's not always the case immediately. Everybody's at a different place in their process of being willing to let go of what they have gained to
Mhm.
keep themselves safe through whatever they've been through. Because really, fascia protects us. Like, it might not, again, it might not be
Mhm.
substantial or sustainable in the long term, but in the short term, then we build those patterns of compensation for a reason.
Mm.
Like I remember a client early on, we got his foot working with a little bit of education, just me tracking it and sort of moving it around. And he's like, whoa, my foot, it feels so much better. And at least for the first 3 sessions, this foot, it feels great, still feels great. This is amazing. What the
Yeah.
session, like 4 through 9, he just absolutely lost it. He's like, my spine feels better, my hips feel better. I can do all this. I can bale all this bales of hay. I can do X, Y, and Z chores all the way till as long as I'd like.
But like,
And
riders are the same way. Like, we're so hard on our bodies, and we're always pushing more. Or like, I can carry more water buckets.
Mhm.
I can fit an extra stall in that wheelbarrow. Like,
Mhm,
I always used to do that too. And
mhm.
we're so hard on ourselves. But the work that we do on the horses is so delicate. And I think that we recognize that it's delicate work. But I know I did personally before I had my 10 series. I just beat myself up. It was like, you can't get your hips in the right position for run bear. Like, you don't deserve to ride these horses, and you're not good enough, and you don't train hard enough. And then I had my 10 series, and I was like, none of it was my fault. Like, my nervous system knows where to go, but my fascial body just couldn't reach those places. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was being hard on myself for no reason. And I see that in so many of the horse guardians that I come to. I think it's just, we've created
It's
that pervasive kind of sense of, you have to work hard, and which you do in this work, but there's also the balance of taking care of yourself and longevity that I
Mhm.
think we struggle with as horse people in general.
Yeah.
But
I
I feel like what you and I do, Saxon, is like because people are already looking at their horses, and when you show people that it's possible in their horses, they're like, okay, Kayla, and then what can I do in my body? And I do one little demo for 5 minutes, and they're like, okay, cool. Now what are we doing? Now we're gonna go do movement, and then we're gonna do body work, and then we're gonna go do this again for another 2 days, and then we're gonna see what other rolfer around you can do this work, or I'm gonna come back a next time.
Yeah.